Welcome to the Real Estate Reserve Podcast. I'm Jason Balin from Hard Money Bankers. My co-host Ian Horowitz from Equity Warehouse, and back in studio today, Sharad from Simply. If you didn't listen to or watch Sharad's first episode that we released a few weeks ago, I highly recommend it. It was great, but we invited Sharad back in to learn a little bit about a deal that changed his life. I'm really looking forward to this episode. How are you, Sharad?
I'm good, Jason. Thank you for having me back. Thank you, Ian, for having me back.
Absolutely. Maybe if you get a chance, just go through a little bit about yourself for all the viewers that maybe didn't watch your original episode, and then feel free to dive into that one deal.
Yeah. So my name is Sharad. I live in the San Diego area. I've been investing since August 2010 is when I bought my first property. I used to live in Chicago, so I started investing in Northwest Indiana, which is like 30 to 45 minutes outside of Chicago. And from there, I scaled my business. I own about 50 rental units. 45 of them are paid for free and clear. And I own a property management company where they manage my properties and other investors that we have sold properties to. And I've done about 700, 800 flips. I do about 25, 30 flips a year. And I also am the owner and founder of Resimply.com, which is a CRM for real estate investors.
Yeah, nice. So I know you've had a long and good career. What's the deal that changed your life? What set you off, or what are you working on today? What's the one deal that has changed your life?
I think the one deal that changed my life, I'll have to say the first property that I bought, that was the one that was most nervous and anxious about. I bought my first property, 2-unit, August 2010. I still own that property to this day. I paid about $25,000 for it, put 10 into it. I was all in for $35,000. And it was a 2-unit. We rented each unit for about $575 to $600. So we're getting about $1,150 to $1,200 a month in rent, and the tenants were paying their own utilities. I think once I did that deal and got the property rented out, it just gave me so much more confidence to just go in and keep doing more and more of it. I think I was initially, when I bought the property, I had no real estate experience, and I was investing right at the after the recession, the real estate recession, 2008-9, and I was really nervous. I sat down with my wife and I said, here's what we're going to do. We have some money saved up. Here's what we're going to do. The best case is what I am thinking of doing is like really amazing. We're going to have, build this rental property portfolio, have cash flow. The worst case is I'm like absolutely the dumbest person in the world who has no idea what he's doing. I invest this money, we lose everything. But I'm like, we're still young. We don't have any kids. So it's not so much money that it's gonna ruin our lives forever. But once I bought that property, you have so many doubts with the first property, or at least I did, thinking that, man, am I doing the right thing? Am I buying in the right neighborhood? Is it in the, do the numbers make sense? It just seems too good to be true that the property was listed for $65,000. I offered 20, ended up settling for 25,000. Like, oh man, I must be missing something. Why would someone sell their property that listed for 65, sell me for 25 when I can put 10,000 and get like $1,200 a month in rent? It did not make any sense to me. It just seemed too good to be true. And once I got the property finished up, then I put it on the market. I had these doubts. Why would anybody want to rent a property from me? Right? Then you get this first call from Craigslist. Hey, do you still have the property for rent? I'm like, oh my God, people are actually calling. And then I'm thinking, oh, this must be some sort of a scam. They don't have the money, or they're just like doing some sort of a scam. But once you rent it out, you still have these doubts. Okay, they paid me, but will they pay me for the second month? And then you slowly but surely start building more and more confidence as you see the results. You see the people paying you. You see people interested in their property and actually paying you for it, and then paying you again and again and again. You're like, okay, wow, I'm onto something here. And then just the confidence that property gave me, allowed me to buy another property a month later, right? And then from there, I decided to just actually leave my job a couple of months after that. And I just felt like this was like really once in a lifetime, once in a generation sort of an opportunity. If I do not take advantage of it, I'm going to regret for the rest of my life. I'm not going to regret like going for this, losing everything, because at worst, I'll lose like, maybe $50,000, $100,000, which is a lot of money. But I had to keep in mind, I was an accountant. I could, lose this money, go back and get a job and still, be financially stable. But, things worked out from there. So I have to it's the first property that just always comes back. And, in terms of the numbers, the confidence it gave me just to kind of keep doing more and more of real estate investing.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful thing. I think a lot of people struggle, and that's why we do this segment. The exact things that you talked about, as you were talking about them, like I was like getting clenched up and antsed up thinking about our first deal. We do 10, $5 to $10 million deals now. My first deal was 25 grand. I felt that same feeling that you were talking about, of the nervousness. But if you don't go out there and do it, this is why. Like, you need to know if you can do it. And plus all the cool products that we use nowadays, phones, StreamYard, all this other fun stuff that we have. None of this would exist if someone didn't take that risk. So yeah, man, that's awesome. Sharad, where's the best place that if they want to learn more about your first property that you did or how you're systemizing your stuff today, where's the best place they can find you on the internet?
Yeah, the best would be through email, Sharad@resimply, RESIMPLI.com. That would be the best way for them to connect with me.
Right on. And you can check out your RE Simply product at resimply.com, correct?
Exactly. Yeah.
Sweet. Well, we appreciate you coming back. Loved hearing the story, and we will catch you guys on the next one.
Thanks for tuning in to the Real Estate Reserve podcast. Do us a favor and like, comment, and share our broadcast. It helps the algorithm and helps us spread the word too. Till next time, thank you for tuning in.